Grand finale by Anamika Khanna.
Thank you everyone for staying behind. This was another great Lakme Absolute Grand Finale to close Lakme Fashion Week. It's always an emotional closing, but I think in this case it was absolutely spectacular. I told Anamika I think it was our biggest finale ever. I think that the scale of this performance, and I really want to thank everybody that put this together, the Omaggio troupe that came in from Goa, the drummers, Zirks and his team from 70 who do a fabulous job every year, and my team who work really hard behind the scenes. So yeah, I think I need to talk a little bit about the collection before I move on. I'm a little overwhelmed by the show. Lakme Absolute Nudes for this season, I think, was a very inspiring collection because this philosophy was really about how diverse India is and how our skin tones range across the board, and we had a nude for every shade of India. And that was our story this season. It was a very powerful story brought to life by Anamika, and I'll allow her to talk a little bit more about how she did that.
I have to thank Lakme for allowing me to live my dream. Sometimes you think of something, and to give it form, you need the people around you to support you. And I just don't have enough words to say how supportive they are. And what a magical thing it is to have different people who understand what you're saying and to bring it together. The efforts of everyone around us, thank you so, so, so much. And to all of you for being here and for supporting us. About the collection, the inspiration, as the name suggests, it started with the nudes that Lakme has for this collection. And since the range was so diverse, that word diversity stuck into my head. And the other word that just kept coming back and back to me was this sense of power that we women have in this country. So I wanted to take the collection to various forms, the versatility of different people having to do different things with it. And in the end, we were just having a lot of fun. So yeah, thank you.
I think Lakme has constantly reinvented. This is not the only time. I think year after year, Purnima has always taken Lakme 5 steps ahead. We've shot campaigns that are, I think, each year better than the other, always happier. This, of course, is even more special because I love nudes. I love the whole campaign. I loved Anamika's ruffled top that I wore for the shoot. I think it's, of course, summer resort. And I think that the colors that we've got on board, whether it's caramel custard, salmon pink, I think it's just perfect for the season. Always happy to be back on the ramp, especially for Lakme. Bandra Fort was exactly 40 days after Taimur's birth. Now he's 1 year old and I'm back here on the ramp again. So Lakme makes moments like this in my life even more special. Of course, walking the ramp for Anamika makes me feel really hot today. And yeah, thank you so much for making me feel like that.
Kareena has actually made something really simple come alive. And she's wearing a form of a sari drape. And basically you can see the palla and then we've teamed it up with pants. And then just to make it a bit stronger, there's a corset belt that you see. The work on it is a bit of lace. And, you know, it's just, like I said, she just makes things come alive. So, yeah.
I think, yeah, of course, definitely. Whether in terms of films or in an actor's personal life, I think now fashion is top priority. In films, it's different now because we're playing different characters. All actors are playing different roles. So the costume is key to make the character come alive. A lot of focus is on that for films, of course, as well as for brands. Like when we shot it, we were quite clear. We wanted, because it's Nude's reinvent, we wanted the color nude. Anamika was briefed on it, and we had 2-3 different options to select from. So brands also have become very, very particular in terms of costume and clothes. Well, fashion, I think, of course, the youth of India love fashion. Everybody's discussing it. So why not? I think actors have become more fashion conscious. I mean, I think it's amazing. But as long as you're comfortable in what you wear, once you're comfortable in what you're wearing, I think it's automatically considered stylish and fashionable.
Thank you.
Well, I think his only question was that, how come I'm not the brand ambassador of Lakme? I think he's just jealous that his wife is the brand ambassador. Yeah, next season, together. We'll have, Purnima's just said that she's going to have husband and wife together in the grand finale.